Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Hero Bishop, and today we're talking about Predator, Killer of Killers. Stay tuned.
Nerdcore, the sickest channel around. Subscribe, bruh.
All right, man. So, usually when Rotten Tomatoes rates a movie high, I know it's going to be trash, but surprisingly, this time it wasn't. Should it be the highest rated movie in the franchise? No. Should Prey have been before that? No. We all know Predator #1 is the highest rated movie in the franchise, but I digress. I'm not going to go into that. But surprisingly, I did like this movie a lot. Prey was cool, but the whole thing of one chick with fucking bow and arrow is gonna kill Predator, but Arnold Schwarzenegger's whole highly trained fucking mercenary crew couldn't do it. It was a little unbelievable. But I mean, whatever, it was cool. I still do think it's cool that all of these movies are starting to show that, yeah, all throughout time, people have killed predators. Predator 1, Predator 2, all the Predator movies. And it's showing that this stuff dates back to hella far back in time. The first one was pretty cool. The Viking chick and her son, dude, not gonna lie, I almost cried when her son died. And the Predator was super huge, dude. I think the Predator was a little bit OP in that. And I didn't really like the punching thing. But I do think it's cool that they showed how she ended up killing the Predator because she went under the water. They see heat. So that was, I mean, and I can't complain about shit not being believable because it's a fucking Predator movie, but I'm still gonna do it anyway. So that was, that was pretty believable. That was dope. The second story I thought was hella, and by the way, all the animation on this was super cool. The second story I think was my favorite with the Japanese dudes. That was a really touching story, how they fell out as kids. They came back. All homie wanted to do was fucking just barely cut his bro's face, but he thought he killed him. Then he came back in the end. They banded together to kill the Predator. As you know, they did kill him. I think it's a little bit more believable how they killed him. They had to team up because, Predator's an OP, baby. And that fucking one almost made me cry too, bro. When his brother was dying and he was talking about a warrior dies alone or some shit like that. And he was like, you're not alone. That shit was sad, bro. That shit fucked me up, I'm not gonna lie. But overall, those first two stories I thought were really cool. They had some emotional heartstring shit in it. Cool fights, cool animation, cool predators. Just the story was dope so far. And I was like, hell yeah, man, I understand why this is highly rated. And then we got into the third story, which was cool at first, but the guy, the airplane guy, the pilot, he seemed a little weak, man. You got Arnold Schwarzenegger and all these swole ass hardly trained dudes, and this guy just seemed kind of a little slacker. And I was like, whatever, if they're fighting that, okay, now predators are fighter pilots, that's a little whatever. But that's cool. And this dude's a fighter pilot, so yeah, he has a chance. But dude, he seemed like a slacker and a reckless dude who didn't really give a fuck, not a highly trained fighter pilot that's gonna smoke fools. But whatever, if he knows how to fucking fly the plane and he can get a jump on Predator, it's believable. Maybe he can kill him. But the whole him going out on the side of the plane, holding onto the plane, kicking the engine off, bro. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. This fool's gonna go out on the wing of a plane while it's flying through the air, high speed, not fly off, kick an engine off, whatever. All right. That was probably the weakest story out of all of them. But then we end up at the end. And I like the concept. The predators are taking everybody through time who has beaten predators, putting them in an arena, having them fight and shit. But that's where they lost me, dude. The whole scenario of all these fools banded together to beat the predator, it's believable, except for the fact that why don't these predators got shoulder cannons? Maybe the like head predator took him away because they wanted to make the fight more fair. But like when homie got stuck inside the big monster and cut himself out, uh, all that, I thought, maybe they'll survive, but there's no way they're getting out of there. But where it got the most ridiculous was that not only can fighter pilot guy go out on the wing of a plane without getting tore off, kick machines off, do all this, do all that, he apparently knows how to fucking understand predator tech and fly a predator ship. So I don't know, man. They kind of lost me there, but it was the end of the movie, so I guess they didn't lose me too much. Um, and then the fact that the predators, like, I think we're taking too much mystery away from the predators, decoding their language, showing that humans can fucking master their technology. And I did think it was cool that they zoomed in on the chick from Prey because it was kind of like, how do they got all these motherfuckers together from different timelines? But they're like, I guess, cryo freezing these motherfuckers so they can have them fight and shit. But anyway, best in the franchise, no. Do I put it up there with Predator 1 and Predator 2? Maybe the third? No. All right. Here's my rankings. Predator 1, Predator 2, Predators, I think it was called, with Adrian Brody. That movie was fire as fuck. That might even be my second favorite. All right. Predator 1, Adrian Brody, Predator. Predator 2, then Predator, Killer of Killers, and then the rest. But anyway, I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what you think about it in the comments below. And as always, I appreciate you watching. Much love and respect. Peace.